Right, this is part 2. I've decided I'm not going to take all this off here because it all looks okay and I can clean that. I can get something down there, clean that, so it doesn't all have to come off. And the contacts all look okay and there's nothing, no bent ones. So I'm not going to take this all off. There's not really much point to it. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to test. All I can do really is test resistors. So I may as well put the washer back on. I mean, can I get to push that back into place? There we go. Right. Yeah, I can get into everything there without a lever there, so that's okay. But you can see where capacitors have been replaced. It's had some work done on it in the past to keep it going. So, you know what we'll do, we'll straighten the split pin. You know, I don't understand some people, you know. I went out my gate before, somebody threw a microwave out with a perfectly good plug on it. And it was a plug that you can take off and reuse. Talk about a throwaway society. Anyway, I went out with my wire cutters. Cut the plug off. I need a plug for my Bang & Olufsen stereo. I ain't got a plug on it. So bring that back round there. And then that bit back round that way. Oh. Oh no, I haven't. I thought I snapped it. No, I haven't. It's there. Right, so that's done. So that's back as it should. One of these was a bit loose and I tightened it up. So, because obviously it's supposed to be tight because the other one is, so that could have had an effect. But I think the first thing to do really is to look at changing this capacitor. See that? Is it an electrolytic or a fucking wax paper? I think it's a waxy, but let's measure it, see what it says. What we'll do, we'll try the ESR tester first, and if this doesn't work we'll try the other tester, because some of them don't test in circuit. So we'll test this one first, see what we get. Open circuit low capacitance. This tester doesn't always test them, but given that whoever recapped this didn't change that one, or these two blue ones, well there's 3 of them blue ones, there's one on the other side of this plate here, and that was never replaced, so I'll look at the value of those, see where they are in the circuit and replace them, I think. And generally go through it really. I'm using the Peak Atlas LCR40 on this. Yeah, 489.9 nanofarad. Let's see what these ones here are. They're either Jubilee or they're Mullard, I can't remember. Or even Philips. Well, Philips were owned by Mullard. Mullard were owned by Philips anyway. Yeah, anyway. 134.6 nanofarads. I mean, they're probably okay, but I'm still going to replace them. I'm going to replace them because they're old. try this one. Right. See what we get. I could do putting longer leads on this tester. 11.4, 114.3 nanofarads. Right, so, and let's test that other one. That's under here. I still not had my cup of tea yet. Paused the video and then decided to carry on. Because you all know me, folks, I'm a bit of a lump. Oops, that all needs. Ooh, that could take some getting to. Yeah, that could take some getting your hand down into. I've got big fat hands, I'm moving get my hands into there. I can clip onto the top one. I can clip to the top one. I mean, it's got some weird fucking valves in this thing and all. I mean, like that fucker there, that's an audio output valve. Yeah. That's an audio output valve. I mean, I have to check all these resistors and stuff because some of them might have gone fucking high. And check the backs of these here. Some of them might have gone fucking open. Well, I can find out by pulling that down. I can't get track capacitor not in there. There's nothing moving. I mean, there's like 7 valves in it. There's 4 on that side. 5, 6, 7. There's one in a metal container. I thought it was a smoothing can at first. I thought it was a smoothing capacitor. It's not, it's a valve. But I mean, everything needs a good clean. I've tested I mean, a lot of it's been done. I've tested these capacitors here. They're all new. They've been done and they test intolerance. Test okay. I can't test the valves in this, even though this is a valve tester. Unfortunately, it can't test its own valves. The resistors on the back of the tube base, I don't know whether I can test those. Well, I know I can test those, but yeah, I can test those. Be a high resistor, or a couple of high resistors or something somewhere. But just get me little prodder. Someone's been down at that capacitor before me. Yeah. But someone's been down there before me. And what I'll have to do is have a look at what things are supposed to be, and you know, is there any just wiping the dust off some of these. I mean, some of these, I mean, you get fucking high stability resistors and everything in this. It's, you know, it's really well made. And you've got another transformer there. This is your, what do you call it? That's for your valve heaters. That'll cover every combination of valve heater, that, I would think. That one over there, this big fucker here, that's your HT transformer. But I I can't find any form of rectification in this. I mean, it's got to be. That's an off switch. That's an off switch. I mean, there's no... I've not found any form of rectification in this. I mean... Unless you're using an audio valve as a rectifier, which I doubt, how can you use an audio valve as a rectifier? And there's no big smoothing capacitors in it anywhere. I mean... In theory, apart from the valves, there's very little in this that can actually, I would have thought, really cause much of a fucking problem. You know? Anyway, let's get me a cup of coffee, and yeah, we've got EF91s in it. I think there's 3 of them. We've got another one down there, I don't know what that is, and we've got another one here, can't remember what that is. But I've not found any rectification. And yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here, as it'll be too long and I'm just waffling. Anyway, folks, join me for part 3. I'll work out what I'm going to do.